Can listening to subliminals help you get your manifestation? Is it all baloney? Or is there more to it? Welcome to Inner Warrior, where I help pop culture fans overcome life's obstacles with tips and tools to unleash their inner warrior. You've probably come across the idea of subliminals before, like in that episode of Dexter's Lab, where Dexter learns how to say omelette du fromage, French for cheese omelette, from listening to a French tape while he was sleeping. But, do subliminals actually work? Well, the answer is, in some settings and contexts, but not all. In lab settings, subliminally flashing types of drinks or brands can cause people to prefer that brand or drink over another. But there are two conditions to that. One, you have to want to already have a desire to do something before subliminal will even work on you. For example, the drink brand only worked when people were thirsty. Two, you have to already somewhat know or like the thing being subliminally shown to you. For example, you have to have some recognition of the brand being subliminally shown for you to actually prefer that brand. So, listening to a tape one time as you sleep probably won't work in getting you to change your behavior if the subliminal is unrelated to your desire. Also, listening once probably won't impress your subconscious mind for long enough to do anything. But wait, can we still somehow listen while we sleep to impress our subconscious if it fits our desire? Before we answer that, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you feel this video is giving you value. Now, back on topic. There have been studies on how, while we sleep, our brains still react to sounds as if we were actively listening to them. Not only that, but linguistic information like words and sentences are still processed by our brains and are partially preserved in our working memory during sleep. That means if you put on a recording that repeated sentences to your brain, it would still process those sentences and keep it in your working memory. And remember Dexter's omelette du fromage? There was a study that subliminally and repeatedly presented vocabulary of a foreign language, actually a fake language, and matching it with a language the test subjects knew. The results show that on average, 52.7% correctly matched the words 20 minutes after the subliminals were given, meaning the repetition gave the subliminals long-term effects on their decision making. And there was even a study where they subliminally primed students with words related to intelligence to help them perform better on their midterm exams, and it actually worked. Although the effects worked less if they were told about the subliminals. But Dexter learned omelette du fromage while he was sleeping. Can we learn when we sleep? Surprisingly, yes. There was a study that taught people to sniff according to certain sounds by playing the sound and releasing a smell while they slept. It worked so well that they could play the sound and the person would automatically sniff while awake, even without the smell, and without the subject knowing that he was taught during his sleep. We even have studies showing that masked cues, or subliminals, associated with a specific task can have the power to make you perform those tasks. So, based on what we've learned so far, 1. You can listen to or watch a subliminal and prime yourself. 2. You can listen to it while you sleep and still process it. 3. You can learn associations while you sleep. 4. Your subconscious can take subliminals related to a task and prime yourself to do that task. 5. Repeating subliminals helps the subliminals have long-term effects on your decision making. But something's missing. What's that, you ask? You can only be influenced by the subliminals if the subliminals are need related and if they match your motivational state. So, if you do choose to listen to or watch subliminals, make sure you do it often enough so that it has a long-term effect. Be unaware of the subliminals being presented, which doesn't necessarily mean you can't know what the subliminals are, because you should, but make sure you aren't consciously aware of what is being presented to you as they are being presented to you. Which means, yes, you can listen while you sleep. Make sure you are in the right motivational and goal-oriented mindset to listen or watch them. And make sure the subliminals match the tasks and behaviors you want to do. So for example, if you want to make more money so you can have more free time, you could have subliminal sentences you listen to at night that state, I am productive, I work more efficiently so that I have more free time, I provide great value, which leads to great monetary rewards. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to manifest a goal or desire, you have to change your identity. And yes, subliminals can help you do that as long as it aligns with your motivations. Man, I miss Dexter's laboratory. Question of the day. What topics would you like me to talk about in future videos? Anything you're struggling with when it comes to manifesting something? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I'll ask again that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And please, share it with anyone who you think may need to hear this. If you want to learn how to make a comic, click here. If you want to learn more about how to use your mind to manifest your goals and desires, click here.